The U.S. Supreme Court heard arguments yesterday in a case that covers similar ground to what Tennessee lawmakers wrestled with in the special session over the summer. Whether courts can take guns away from people who haven't been convicted of a crime, but who might be dangerous to themselves or others. Now, on the federal level, the issue is specifically connected with people under restraining orders for domestic violence. WATE 6 on Your Side legal expert Greg Isaacs is here to help us understand the laws and this case specifically. Thank you for being here.
Lord, it's good to be here.
So let's talk about this case. It involves a Texas man who doesn't sound like the most sympathetic defendant. In fact, it's pretty horrific.
Bad facts. Zakai Rahimi had been arrested 5 times for crimes involving firearms and violence. This case, he was dragging his girlfriend by the hair of the head, shooting at individuals trying to render aid. Fast forward, his lawyers come up with a creative argument, and that is the federal statute that he was charged under applies to individuals that are under a restraining order.
Let's talk more about that. The Supreme Court put out a ruling last year that did change how courts consider the Second Amendment right to bear arms, and it has prompted advocates on the issue to really crack open the history books.
Well, it's really fascinating when you see, for example, the October term of the Supreme Court, and you see these high-profile cases. And this was one after Bruin, the case that you just referenced, that said every statute or law banning a gun, regulating a gun, has to be viewed in the historical tradition of the Second Amendment. So, wow, what does that mean? We take a trip down constitutional lane and figure out what the men in the powdered wigs would have done. So people were watching. On one side, you had victims and advocates of domestic violence. Lori, there are 12 million acts of domestic violence a year. Every month, 70 people are killed with weapons in domestic violence scenarios.
So given where we are today, this is a tough decision that the Supreme Court is facing.
So here was the issue. What were they going to do with Bruin? Is the Second Amendment wide open, or can we regulate it in situations involving dangerousness?
Yeah, what do you think they're going to do?
And so the court observers watched, and I saw some of the arguments, and if you listen to Roberts and Justice Kagan, they signaled that they thought dangerousness, domestic violence, would be an acceptable place to draw the line. But let's remember where we are. In Tennessee and in federal law, if you are convicted of a crime involving domestic violence, that can be your spouse, your girlfriend, somebody that's a family member, someone you've had relations, you cannot possess a firearm. You cannot have a permit for a firearm or ammunition. So just know, restraining orders the same way. If you are convicted of one of those offenses, even if it's a misdemeanor, you have 48 hours to get the weapons out of your house, or it's a felony.
We'll be watching.
We will.
Thank you, Greg.